I'm so happy and so thankful that Wake Tech actually got this program. I know it was a long time coming in the works, and when I found out that they were getting this program, I was thrilled because I'm right down the street and it was just very convenient for me. I'm really excited to graduate. It's been a long 2 years, but a fun 2 years. I've learned a lot and I'm really excited to get out there in the real world and show what I've learned.
So how should we build the tower? Coming into Wake Tech, I really didn't have a lot of experience with children. And after a couple of classes, I started getting to know what to do with them, how to interact with them, what activities to do. And it really taught me a lot of how to get engaged with them and interact with them. I'm really thankful I came to Wake Tech instead of another college, because I think if I went to another college, I would have probably wouldn't be where I'm at today.
The program that I'm taking now at Wake Tech is Medical Office Administration, and I think that has thoroughly prepared me for the workforce because of the various classes that we've had to take, such as our professional development. And now I'm ready to go out and do interviews, actually get my resumes and cover letters completed, and I feel more at ease in doing that. I am so excited. It's been a long tour for me, but I am so excited to be graduating on May the 23rd, and I'm going to miss Wake Tech. However, I'm ready to go out into the workforce.
So I saw this thing on the internet, and so obviously it's true.
To be able to start at Wake Tech and to graduate from Wake Tech and feel like, wow, I have made a major step forward in my career, and that's a very exciting thing. Phi Theta Kappa is the business club here on campus, and it's a national organization. But what that has allowed me to do is really network and meet with other business majors around the state and then also around our nation.
My Wake Tech experience has been basically like an excellent transition point between like high school and then like a huge university. I'm really glad that I came to a community college first because it gives you like the college courses, like they're strict and everything else, but they're not so over demanding or that you're just part of like the sea of people, like you have 200 people in your class and you never even actually talk to the professor at all. After graduation, like I said, I'm planning on applying to a four-year university, either UGA, I was looking at High Point University, as well as I eventually want to get to Columbia in New York. And like I said, I think Wake Tech has really prepared me for that next step because I know right out of high school, I know personally I was not ready to go away from home and to really be on my own. So I really feel like Wake Tech has been that good like intermediate step to help me grow up.
All the instructors that I've had are great. Our department head, Ms. Slaughter, has really helped me throughout this whole process from the Huskins program in high school to the criminal justice program now. The Huskins program is when a Wake Tech instructor comes to your high school and offers courses there. So I was offered 4 different criminal justice courses at Fuquay High School, and that allowed me to not only graduate high school in 3 years, but to get my associates in 1 year. I'll be attending UNC Wilmington for my bachelor's in criminology.
When I started out here, I had done a little bit of welding before getting in this program, but nowhere near what I know now. I mean, Wake Tech's been essential in training me and bringing me up in my skill level. The idea was to get good knowledge, experience down, and hopefully to make a little more money than the average person. And hopefully it'll get me into the Navy a little bit higher. But it's a great honor, you know, be graduating here at Wake Tech.
The clinical experience at Wake Tech is very useful going throughout this program. You just really get that experience that you need to go out and go from being a student to a registered technologist. It's a great feeling to know that you're finishing something up, you're concluding your 2 years here, and just going to enter the workforce. It's a whole new challenge. So as one door closes, another door opens.
Before I got here to Wake Tech at the automotive department, I was one of those guys, you know, change your oil, change brakes, you know, so I thought I knew a little bit about cars, and you know, I didn't know much. I mean, if you don't know what you're doing, you know, you end up do more harm than good. After graduation here at the automotive department at Wake Tech, I do plan on going to ECU because, like I said, they have a great opportunity to take my credits here and move them there and basically not lose 2 years.
Being a student athlete, being at Wake Tech, I learned a lot here in the past 2 years. I learned college is completely different from high school, but it also gets you ready for the real world. So I'm majoring in business, and the reason why I chose business because it's such a wide variety. You can open up a business as far as being an entrepreneur or anything that you want. Playing basketball has really helped me out in the classroom and on the court as well, because it teaches you time management skills and to study the plays just like you have to study in the classroom to get better.
Wake Tech provided an outlet to give me some services so I'd have something to put on that resume saying that I have a civilian education. I'm coming out of here as a certified John Deere technician. I've got 2 associate's degrees, and I went from not being able to find a job to having 3 interviews in the same week, and my sponsor offering me a pretty fair deal, and knowing I had a job whether I was looking for one or not is a complete turnaround after 2 years. I'm used to graduation on the military side of things, walking the stage for jump school, walking the stage for basic training and whatnot. But I'm the first person that I know of in my family that's getting some sort of a college education.